Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your March 2021 read. I hope you're all doing well and you've had a good February. I'm so pleased that spring is here because that cold wasn't doing anybody any good. So yeah, flowers starting to peek through, you know, the atmosphere, even when we're out now, albeit all masked up, but the atmosphere now, people are feeling a bit more positive, so it's really good to see. And much needed, much needed. It's been a horrendous year, hasn't it? Well, in terms of lockdown and isolation. You know, let's hope that spring, excuse me, opens everything up for us and just gives us a bit more positivity to run with. I've got to say though, I'm nearly finished my reads, and the reads have been really, really positive so far. So yeah, some really good ones out there. I'm gonna persevere with these cards. I would like a couple of wisdom oracles, so just bear with me. Nearly fell out. These haven't been flying out freely in the last couple of reads. They've been very selective in what they put out. Well, while I'm doing this, welcome any newcomers. Always nice to have more people joining us, so the more the merrier. And for any newcomers, I normally I do my meditations and I do my shuffle. I shuffle the decks before, you know, starting the read, because it takes quite a long time for them to jump out. Just to save you 5 to 10 minutes of me shuffling cards, which is really dull. It's reluctant, isn't it? But I feel this I'm going to continue. This read needs it. Right. So we've got here and now. This is about being present. It's about not looking behind you and not looking too far in front either. It's about being present. Appreciating what you have here, now, today, this hour, this minute type of thing, you know, in order to benefit yourself and to benefit those around you, just to be there for them, and to be there properly for yourself. So yeah, it's a mindfulness card, if you like. Keep it here, keep it now. And we've got loyal heart. And loyal heart here to me speaks of you being loyal to yourself. Be true to yourself, you know, be true to yourself in your wants and your needs, you know, or your wishes and dreams, if you like. So yeah, absolutely being honest with yourself. So, overarching energy of the read, my lovelies, we've got the Seven of Cups. This is about knowledge, it's about experience, it's about perhaps taking on new training if you need to. But it's about gaining confidence in where you're at, what you've got under your belt. And if you're not confident with what you've got under your belt, what can you do to remedy that? You know, what can you add to it? I've just looked under this card, right? And you've got the Tower, Saggies. So I think that's something, you know, there's been a definite ending here. And that ending, although these sometimes endings can seem really, really harsh, they're the perfect opportunity for us to, no, there's a definite ending, there's a 10 underneath it. So there's definitely been, the end of a cycle is here, which is probably really, really good considering the cards that are down. So the Tower would say, yeah, everything it may feel like things have come down around your ears, but it's the perfect opportunity to rebuild, but on a stronger foundation. So bear that in mind. And if you feel that you don't have all the tools that you need to go forward in the way that you would like to go forward, get learning, you know, add to them, bring in another element, you know, something else into the mix here. Now, you've been You've been in hangman mode, so you've been in a pause situation. It's almost like you've been stagnant. There's been a certain amount of stagnation here. Maybe because there are endings, here in place. It's time to reevaluate, to look at what went wrong, what your part in it was, how did it play out, how can I change that so it doesn't happen again, and that I bring what I do want, what I actually do want, into my future. So yeah, you've been in pause mode, so not much going on really. Although these moments are really, really beneficial, if you stay in them for too long and you become stagnant, it could give way to analysis paralysis. It's the overthinking thing. And then you might begin to get in your own way. And sometimes you just have to say, do you know what, enough's enough, let's get on with it. And let's face it, Saggies, you got the strength to do it. It's here saying you got it. So really, please don't stay here for too long, because it's not gonna serve you well. It will for a spell. Absolutely, and it's very beneficial, but don't stay there for too long, because it's going to start moulding. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I don't know. Your vision could become impaired. You start seeing things incorrectly when you overthink them. Keep it clean, keep it simple, keep it neutral, or as neutral as you can. Keep it real. You got the strength to do it and to move on. Take the pearls of wisdom that you have learned from whatever this is that has come down around you, and use it to propel yourself forward in a much stronger way. So yeah, I do feel that you've been through something quite significant here, and they're two major arcana cards, so very, very pivotal moment for you. The next card is also a major arcana, Sagittarius, a very important one in this read, I feel, because it's the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life. It's asking you need, or telling you, or begging you, please get back on that wheel. Get back on that wheel and get it turning, because you can't stay here forever. It's not good for you and it's not healthy. So get back on. I mean, it's in your read. And this is the energy coming in. So I have no doubt that this is exactly what's going to take place for you. You are going to, I think you're going to have enough here, enough already. And I think you're going to jump on the wheel and you're going to keep on. You're going to gain momentum and start things rolling again, which is exactly what you should do, because life is here to be lived. Here and now. Do it now. Why wait? It's the perfect card to go alongside the Wheel of Fortune. It's here, or when it comes in, when it's here, get on it and start walking. Start walking. And if you feel that you can't, start slowly and then pick up the pace. And when you've gained a little bit of a pace, it's going to give you a bit more momentum. And once that momentum kicks in, sorry, I'm sort of rocking here. Once that momentum kicks in, it will hold you in good stead. So really, strength is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. It's saying you can do it. This is a read of absolute encouragement. And I sense that you need it. You absolutely need it. In the challenge is the Two of Cups. This is saying you've got a decision. And the choice is, do I stay where I am? Do I stagnate? Do I wallow? Or do I get on with it? Two choices, two paths, a fork. You choose. Really quite simple challenge. I think you're going to make the right choice, because you've got the Strength card here on top of the Hanged Man, and there's no stronger card in the deck than that. So you've got strength on your side, and you will make the decision. The wheel is here, so you get on it and you start walking. Absolutely start walking. Advice from Spirit, Three of Wands, absolutely fantastic, and fantastic advice. It's about broadening your vision, opening your eyes, lateral thinking. It's about taking in the peripheral vision in order to see the panorama. Don't look at just what's straight in front of you, because life has got a lot more to offer than just what you can see, in a linear fashion. Life isn't linear. Vision isn't linear. So do look at the surroundings. Don't look at the point in the middle of the horizon. Look at the whole horizon, because there might be something else sitting there. Expand your mind. expand your mind, use your creative juices, and get going. Absolutely get going. Really good advice from Spirit, Sagittarius. Now, I'm glad to see these cards. I'm glad to see these cards. Certainly the Nine of Swords. Really pleased to see that, because you're nearing the end of this. Whatever this period is, you're nearing the end of it. It's a thought process, and your thoughts and your mind are leading you in the right direction. You've got all the components you need to get yourself kick-started again here. So make no bones about it, Sagittarius. You've got the strength. The wheel is here waiting for you to hop on. All right, you have been stagnating, but there's no reason you need to continue that. And you've got the Six of Cups here, and this is perseverance, focus. You can do it. The strength is there saying you can, so you can. And if you think you can, then you can. That's what they say. So strength, the Wheel of Fortune, it's here. You know, it's time to reboot. It's time to rebuild, reboot, get your life on track, build it how you want it to be. Bring in the things that you love. Bring in the things that make you feel passionate and energize you. You know, absolutely. So yeah, you have had a rough time, and I'm really sorry about that. But you've got the ingredients to take it forward. You know, season your life. Put some salt and pepper on it. Come on, that's my favourite saying at the moment. And be loyal to you and you. To you and your heart. You know, you've had the Hanged Man. You've been, you know, it's the Hanged Man is a fantastic period for self-reflection and introspection, but don't let that turn into procrastination. Be loyal to yourself and your heart. You owe it to yourself. We all owe a good life to ourselves. So if the ingredients are there, helping us make it work for us, take them on board. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm sorry, it does appear that you've had a rough time. And I absolutely, the last thing I want you to feel is that I'm making light of that, because I am absolutely not. It's part of life. We all go through it. It doesn't make it easier to hear, to feel, to endure. But you can do this. Everything is there. All the components are there waiting for you. So, you know, jump back on the wheel, Sagittarius. It's a really positive, reinforcing read, and I really hope it helps. You know, and take the bits that resonate. It's a general read, so it won't resonate with all, but take the bits that do and use them as stepping stones in order to make a positive change, if that's what's needed for you. The cards say it is, but you know, like I said, it's a general read. Let's see what the Animal Oracle has for the beautiful Sagittarius 2021 March. Feeling a bit cat-handed at the moment. Look at the state of those cards. Fanning out the way they are. That certainly put its hand up, didn't it? See if we can get one more. I'll do a couple more shuffles. If it doesn't give me any more, then that's fine. Yeah, there you go. Right, so the first one, what was that? Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. And of course it is a mystery. And this Bobcat is saying to you, do you really need to know the outcome all the time? Can you maybe just watch it unfold and see what happens? Yes, it's the time to rebuild. Yes, it's the time for putting down solid foundations or stronger foundations that were down before. But you know, once those foundations are down and you know exactly what you want to bring towards you, you know, sometimes it's just nice to have the mysterious in there as well. And you know, that can bring surprises, and it's an adventure. Let it be. You know, really beautiful. We've also got the dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. So it doesn't matter what you're telling yourself in this hanged man moment, or this, you know, state of paralysis that you may feel that you're in. Truth does transcend illusion. So see things for what they really are. And it's about that loyal heart. Be true to yourself and your heart. Now, 2 more. Yeah, time for a deep dive. Absolutely. I think that's something you've been in and you're coming out of. You've taken that deep dive. You've been reevaluating. You've been going over, you know, what happened, how can you change things going forward? How can you avoid, you know, the same thing happening again for whatever circumstance or whatever it is that's taken place here. So yeah, time for a deep dive. I think you've done that, and maybe it's time to it's time to let it shine. Come on, Saggies. The peacock spirit, let it shine. Let you shine. You know you got it. You know you got it. So come on, strength is there. You've got the wheel of life, perpetual motion. Gain some momentum and go for it. So that's your March 2021 read, my Saggies. I hope it meant something to you, and I really hope it helped, because that's the whole point. And I'm going to leave my love with you. Take care of you. Be kind to yourself and each other. Toodle pip.